Okay. Hello, all NXT fans, and welcome to another NXT review with me, Mike McRock, and I am your co-host of the McRock Bolt Wrestling Review Show. So let's get this NXT review on the go for the August 26th edition. And with this show, there is a lot of stuff happening. There were a lot of backstage promos from NXT Takeover Brooklyn that happened on last Saturday. So this was a heavy show and really focused more on that element and that reactions and the review and the post-show after Takeover special in Brooklyn. And they're still in Brooklyn, by the way. You know, they just taped this show, I guess, before they'd done the Brooklyn show. So I was kind of fine with this episode. It was just that nothing really happened in terms of storyline development or wrestling development or any character development or anything like that. It just felt more like a what happened at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. And there just happened to be wrestling matches on this show. And that's what it felt like to me. And we kick off the show with the first match. And really, I'm going to focus on more of the matches on this show than I am with the previews. I'll touch base on that in a little bit in this review. But we do kick off the show with Enzo, Kaz, Mojo Rawley, and Zack Ryder taking on Chad Gable, Jason Jordan, Dash Wilder, and Scott Dawson. And really, this was your standard 8-man tag team match when you have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy get the hugest pop that they ever received at the show here in Brooklyn. And really, that's what I take away from this match. Yes, this was a standard okay match, but what really made this match stand out is that Enzo and Kaz have that connection with the fans. That's what I really like about this first match. It was a decent match, and the right people won, in my opinion. And you have Enzo and Kaz, Mojo and Ryder beat the other guys, so I was cool with the ending of that match. We also got Carmella versus Eva Marie, and this match was boring as hell. This match was really slow and really awkward at parts, and a lot of it has to do with Eva Marie. You know, I think even though there's always room for improvement, you know, sometimes you have to give someone the harsh criticism. And I'm just going to say right off the bat in that this match was extremely slow. The way Eva Marie wrestles is really slow. I guess she's trying to learn, but at some point, Eva Marie, you got to step it up somehow. And I feel like that, I think if she has the right dance partner, then maybe she'll get better. I don't think putting her in the ring with someone like a Carmella would do her any good, because even Carmella herself doesn't have that much experience in the ring. So I think putting these two together is a really bad mistake, because you want these girls to improve in the ring. And in order to do that, I feel like that they should face people that are better than them. Maybe even Reed could face someone like a Charlotte or a Becky Lynch or a Bayley for that matter. And same with Carmella as well. I think this was a mistake booking this match. And the only reason why they have Eva Marie go over Carmella is to enhance her as a character. And I could sort of see that in her. She kind of plays that anti-total diva like a Dana Brooke. But she really needs to improve. That's all I have to say about her. And William Regal also announced that there's going to be a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament on the go now. And it seems like that the first match that is going to take place is Baron Corbin teaming up with Rhino. We'll see how that goes. And they're going to take on the Ascension. And also Adrian Neville is going to be in this tag team tournament, which I'm actually excited for. Anything involving some sort of tribute to Dusty Rhodes and something that Dusty would want is something I would like to see as well. And you also have the Drifter, apparently, played by Elias Sampson, go one-on-one with the new and improved Bull Dempsey. And I like how Bull Dempsey played off the whole bullfit gimmick with him coming out with the name Bull on his attire, and on the back it says fit, and yet the fans were chanting bullshit, bullshit. I thought that was the funny part of this match, but again, it was another weak match in my opinion. I really didn't see too much of Bull Dempsey. I didn't see that new and improved look. Yeah, he does look good physically, but you need more than just that. And I feel like that Bull Dempsey could go in a direction where he could, in terms of as a character and a performer, but I just don't see it at this point. I still see that jobber old school guy that doesn't stand out amongst the rest. I just want to see Bull Dempsey stand out somehow. But at least they're doing something new with Elias Samson, which is cool. But yeah, this was more about Bull Dempsey getting the win here. I like his finisher. I thought that was fine. But it's just that I still see that jobber guy off of Bull Dempsey. I just don't see anything special yet from him. And then we get to the main event of the show. And that was Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Emma, and Dana Brooke in a fatal four-way match, which really more felt like a Texas Tornado tag team match throughout this entire match, because we got elements of that tag team thing going on in the ring, where you got Dana Brooke and Emma, teaming up on either Charlotte or Becky Lynch, and then all of a sudden, they do eventually go at it. So it felt more, less of a fatal four-way and more of a Texas Tornado type of match. And I like how throughout this entire show before the match, we focus on these four divas with video packages and also backstage interviews as well. So the little things like that I like heading into the match. But to me, this match just felt like a random fatal four-way just thrown in there as the last match with nothing really on the line. Maybe I would have liked to see maybe a number one contendership thrown in there, and they never really mentioned that. Oh, and the ending of this match. Oh, Jesus Christ. They botched it. You could clearly tell that the referee made a huge mistake here. Either the referee made a mistake, or it was Becky Lynch that was being pinned by Emma. And after that happened, you had Charlotte come in the ring and hit the natural selection, and then goes for a pin, and the audience chances 1, 2, 3. It was like her way of sticking it to the ref that Charlotte, I think, was probably the one that should have won this match, but holy crap, what a botched ending. That really took the life out of this match, and I just got nothing to say about it. That match was bad. The main event match was bad. The Drifter versus Bull Dempsey was kind of boring. The Eva Marie and Carmella match was boring. And the first match was okay. It was standard, but it was Enzo and Cass that really made that work. So overall, this was an okay show of NXT. I'm not crazy about this episode. It was more like a hangover of, oh my god, what a good show NXT Takeover Brooklyn was, and it was just like, we can't really top that, so we'll give you this. That's what NXT felt like this week. And if you saw this show, what did you think about it? Feel free to leave those comments right here in the comment section below. And you can also hit that subscribe button to become an MRBer on this wrestling review show.